Hey everyone, it's Nicole here, and you know me, I'm always creating new segments for myself here. So recently, if you watched one of my videos, I mentioned that my friends were coming over for our little Friendsmas party, and they came over this past weekend, and we traded gifts and gifts and gifts, and it was crazy. I just had to clean my room and sort everything out. But as you guys know, I do a lot of reviews on books because I love books, and this book, one of them that my friends gave me, it gave me an idea to start a new little mini segment called, appropriately, "What Would Jane Do?" So if you can see on the book, it's Jane Austen. For any of you literature lovers, Jane Austen is a pretty awesome chick. Well, she was. She's no longer alive. But she wrote some really great books in her time. She wrote Mansfield Park. She wrote, what else did she write? She wrote Pride and Prejudice, and Pride and Prejudice is probably the most well-known Jane Austen book, I believe. It was also turned into a movie a couple of times. I think the most recent one is Keira Knightley, if you have any Keira Knightley fans in the house. She also wrote Emma and just other books. And, you know, Pride and Prejudice, I think, again, is the most famous, and it shows off her writing because she wasn't just like the girls that she sometimes wrote about. Like, some of her characters were like, "Oh, I must find a husband, and that's all I'm about to do with my life." And Jane Austen was kind of like, "No, there is more to life than you finding a husband." So she's pretty kick butt in that kind of sense. Amazing literary person. And so my friend, of course, gave me the "What Would Jane Do" book, and it is quips and wisdom from Jane Austen. So I figure, I don't know how often I'll make these videos, maybe once a week I'll make these. And I have, as you can see, all these beautiful quotes and wisdom things to give you. So I can leave you with some. I'm going to do two today because the first one I'm not sure I understand yet. But we're in the first section now, which is how to be happier than you deserve. So that doesn't start you off on the right foot. And the very first thing it says is, "Next week I shall begin my operations on my hat, on which you know my principal hopes of happiness depend." And that is from Letters. I don't know exactly what that means. I do enjoy Jane Austen, but I must confess that I still have a hard time translating everything that she says, or that a lot of older century authors have written. I feel like from her, though, I could be wrong again, I never know, but I feel like coming from her, she's kind of being a little sarcastic, I feel like, because hats just seem like, I don't know, to me, I'm trying to think of how this would go. I believe that the hat, almost in a way, is kind of a joke and a quip almost, because back then, like, dresses and everything were, you know, clothes probably got you pretty well noticed in Jane Austen time. So maybe she's doing a play again on the whole happiness and finding a man. Not quite sure. So I'm going to give you one more that I think I can explain, just 'cause. So this one is, "Nobody minds having what is too good for them." And this quote is from Mansfield Park. I think that one is definitely very true for life, because, you know, I mean, we all, you know, there have been plenty of quotes about love that we deserve, or, you know, this and that, but I think, to be honest, you know, as much as we say, "Oh, we don't deserve this, we don't want this, blah, blah, blah," you know, if you're living in a world and you're living in a nice apartment and your bills aren't bad and you're making a life for yourself, you know, to other people it might seem too good because you might portray something differently than how you feel. Like, I could live in a house or whatever, I could do this and that, and I could come off snooty and be like, so other people might see that and go, "It's too good for you." But secretly inside I'm like, "Oh, why shouldn't I be confident, you know, because I have all this stuff and I have all these great things, so why can't I believe in myself?" I know I'm kind of stretching with this quote. This could probably be not at all what she's saying, but I don't know, another way to think of it, nobody minds having what's too good for them. I think also it could mean in general, you know, you just you don't realize it's too good for you because, you know, we go through so much of life being told, don't say that about yourself, don't feel that way. And I know personally myself, I've been in relationships, or, you know, I've been seeing people, or I've had things happen to me and I've gone, this is too good to be true, you know, like this is it's too good. And, you know, after a while people kind of reinforce it that you need to realize it's not too good for you. So I think in a way, at the same time, it could be. I don't know if I made any sense of that whatsoever. But yeah, so that was my 2 Jane quips of wisdom for today. I don't know if I did this very well. Hopefully when we get closer to the end of the book, I will get better at defining these. Yeah, I'll stick with 2 for today since I've already wasted 6 minutes explaining how I see things. So again, this is a new book category I'm going to make to, you know, keep a weekly. I'm trying to be good and have weekly videos for you guys just because I have subscribers and I have people that watch me, and that's really awesome because I never thought that. I also, if I get up the courage, you're going to be like, stop it, why do you keep making up all these new things? If I get up the courage, I have also been working on some stand-up comedy kind of jokes. My quick little background, in the past I did theater a lot, and I did that for a while, and then I just kind of stopped. I think it just, I changed settings, surroundings, went to college, and things happened, so I just didn't think that I should do theater anymore. But I mean, you know, the desire to do that is always there, and I've always been a comedic kind of person with my friends and family, so I've been writing down some jokes in a book. My friends keep telling me I should go and perform somewhere, but I don't know. So maybe I will start making comedy videos if I can figure out how to properly convey comedy to you through a YouTube video, you know, with my lack of technical skills. But anyways, thank you again for watching. Sorry again for blabbing and using this to just talk about my life. That is, this is our first week of What Would Jane Do? And my phone's ringing at home. Okay, well I gotta go get that, and maybe next week we'll hear 2 more things from What Would Jane Do? And remember, keep reading, keep writing, keep watching TV, seeing movies. Live in the world. Happy holidays.